Hello, people. It is us. We are them. And here we go. So, we obviously have a fifth tile that doesn't look like a normal fifth tile, and that is a-okay. It'll be just as entertaining. But let's see how everyone's doing before we take our face first dive into the water. Field events rule. That's what that says. How are
That
you
is what
today,
it
sir?
says.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know
I'm
what my
good.
glasses are.
I'm good, and I want to set the tone early. We are going to go in on Michael Johnson all night tonight.
Oh my God. That is definitely not in the itinerary.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely, it is. Every chance I get to take a shot at Mike, I'm taking one tonight.
Holy sheesh.
Yeah.
Holy
Mm.
sheesh. That turned left.
Athlos was his personal 2 day hell, and I'm here for all of it.
Got it. Okay. Clyde, how are you?
Man, look here. I'm happy to be here with you fine people, obviously including Mr. Garland. Welcome, sir.
Appreciate it.
But I got 94 text messages today. I'm quite
Oh my
irritated.
gosh. Like you haven't looked at them and you know you have 94?
No, I've seen them all, actually.
Who
Oh,
counts their text messages?
When you look at your phone and you see for some dumbass reason that you have 94 text messages, it's not like I got a stalker or anything. Just that many, like, I'm like, bro, like, why is everybody trying to talk to me today? Like, leave me alone. Ain't no money on none of them. Like, not no money on none of them.
Now that's funny.
oh, that's
Mm,
tough.
mm.
That's tough. That's funny. Brown sugar, would you like some sugar? How are you today, sir? R.I.P. R.I.P.
R.I.P. D'Angelo.
Aw,
I
See,
mean,
that's why I didn't do it because I knew you were going to.
yeah, man.
aw.
Uh,
Who's gonna carry on the legacy of the V-cut abs?
sad day, sad
If I
day.
was in better shape, I would have got on the
Accepting applications,
rotating
y'all.
circle thing. Look,
V
remember this one?
V-cut abs.
Remember this one?
For real,
Don't
for
nobody
real,
want
for
to see you
real.
do that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody. Wrong
Nobody
guy.
wants to see
No,
that. That's for damn
no,
sure.
no, no.
Oh, D'Angelo, listen, really quick, sometimes you forget things. D'Angelo's
He
oldest
went to
son,
Cal and they had English together.
no, no, no. D'Angelo's oldest son his mother
Angie Stone.
is Angie Stone, who died in the car accident earlier this year. So this
Mhm.
poor young man has lost both of his parents in like a 6 month span.
Oh,
That's
that
crazy.
sucks.
Mm,
That's full.
mm.
Hmm. Well, that was that.
Way to bring the vibe down.
Right?
Hey, you know what? I I think I want people to like take care of their loved ones and enjoy life and do things right because you never know, right?
Oh, whoa.
You just never know.
I know.
Life is to be lived,
Hmm.
and field events are to be competed in.
Oh, my Gina. All right. Well, last but never least, we have a great there's a word that I always say with you, and I can't think of it right now. Damn it. Anyways, Kyle Garland's with us because I just screwed the pooch on that one. But um,
Oh, you got to change his name to Freight Train.
Oh yeah. Let me
oh,
see if I
but
can.
yes, so welcome. We appreciate you taking the time out of your evening to hang out with us.
Yes,
Um,
sure.
the old people always appreciate the young people because we know we're not as entertaining as TikTok. So
No, this is really entertaining right now. This is really entertaining for one, and two, I don't be on TikTok that much, so I'm good
right
either way. I'm
on the
good
tickety
either way.
tockety.
Nah, so
Well, so okay, we all know who you are, and I'll say maybe some of our audience knows who you are, but
mhm.
if you wouldn't mind, just kind of give us a bio of yourself,
Okay,
and that way we can clue in all of the audience.
okay. To to make a long story short, I am an American decathlete, former UGA Bulldog. This past year's bronze medalist at the 2025 World Championships in decathlon, and multi-time SEC champion, NCAA collegiate record holder in the heptathlon, number 2 all time indoors, number 10 all time outdoors. And a few other accolades underneath that don't really need to get mentioned right now. I mentioned the good ones, so I'm good.
U.S. champ,
Yeah,
indoor and out this year.
U.S.
I was
indoor and
gonna
outdoor
say, I
champ.
think you forgot
Yes,
one.
U.S. indoor and outdoor champ as well.
U.S. indoor and outdoor champ this year. This was the year of the freight train.
Yes, for
Legitimately.
sure. For sure.
So definitely, I would like to say congratulations on a great year.
Thank you.
I know that you've started strong and then something has kind of fell off in years past or in the most recent years. But this year you started strong and you held on, and it was amazing to watch.
Most definitely. I appreciate that. That was one of the, the big drivers for this season. It was like I was aware that the season usually starts strong and it falls off. So, I just wanted to be able to maintain and show my longevity, not just in this year, but in this sport. So I think I did a pretty good job of it this year, and I'm excited to keep, continuing to do that for years to come. So
like it.
Yeah.
Can I tell on myself real quick? It's funny, not funny. Well, it's funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so we were at World Champs in Eugene. What was that, 22?
Mm-hmm.
And it was you, your dad, and your mom were walking by Huffins and I past the dorms.
Right.
And you said, "What's up, coach?" And Huffins was talking, so he didn't hear you. And I nudged him. I was like, I didn't know who you were at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, "Dude just said hi to you." And he turns around and y'all exchange and whatnot. And so we keep walking, and I was like, "Dude is Big Baby. Who is that?" And I don't know why I didn't recognize who you were at the time. But he's like, "Big Baby." I was like, "Big Baby, you know who I'm talking about? The basketball player from LSU, not
yeah,
from
LSU.
Yeah, from LSU. So that's literally like who you were in my head at first.
That's funny.
I was like, "That's Big Baby," and he was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "I know you know who I'm talking about."
Yeah, right.
Anyways,
Yeah, no,
so that's my funny Kyle story.
That is funny.
It is funny.
So, all right. So we're gonna let Mr. Garland key in on our antics. And they will be antics. You can already tell because field events just wanted to start out being that way, right? So the first topic, aka shot for him, will be Athlos.
Uh-huh.
And Athlos took place this past weekend.
Yes.
I thought so. Friday night we started off with I'm going to call it this, but it's not this. The prelims.
Yeah.
But it is.
Right.
For the women's long jump, and it was in the middle of Times Square. Vault. I'm not saying. Look, it's not always a street vault. It was a street jump.
Yeah.
And then highlighted with the final on Saturday, amidst the running events that they featured. It highlighted Serena giving out tiaras or crowns, not tiaras.
Yeah.
It opened up with a great discussion with Alex Ohanian. Is that how you say his name?
Ohanian, yes.
Yeah. And then, that great, I thought what was great commentary in between.
Yeah.
It informed those who weren't quite informed or not informed at all, but it didn't bore us who knew it all. Right?
Right.
So I've set the stage. Y'all chime in.
I'd like to hear from Freight Train first.
Okay.
Absolutely.
He's the athlete here.
I was going to say his aspect is probably going to be different than all of ours, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
He's in that 20-something group.
Yeah. No, I think everything about what Athlos is doing is huge, not just for the women of the sport, but just for the sport. I mean, it's like our big thing is how can we incorporate the general population to watch the sport, right? And what better way to do that than to put an event with some of the most outgoing athletes in our sport in one of the most populated areas in the US right now, right? It's like you put them in the middle of Times Square. You have somebody like Tara. She just comes in and she's herself. She's always loud, always knows how to bring a crowd in, and she starts it off that way, jumping big marks, despite the cold weather, despite, it being new set up, like everything, right? A lot of music, and she's able to do her thing. The other women are able to do their thing and just bring good energy to the sport, right? And then you go into a great venue, great setup, have a lot of very influential and monumental people, not just in women's track and field, but in women's sports to come in and present awards. And you have Tiffany crowns that are presented to the women. You like
Crazy.
everything about it is like bringing money to the sport, bringing, recognition to the sport. And I think ultimately it's just letting these women be queens, right? Like to have the Tiffany crown. It's like, yo, what better way to top everything off than to give these women these crowns, these expensive crowns, and to let them just be themselves unapologetically. Like it was a huge thing. And then on top of that, they get paid right in Cash App and can flaunt $60,000 to all the social media.
Say it again, sir. They
It
get
was
paid
it was
right then.
huge, man. Get paid right on the spot. So
That's crazy.
everything about it was I applaud what Athlos has been doing. And although I would like to see some capacity for myself, as selfishly as I am as an athlete, sometimes I love to
We're
be,
working on that.
I love to be a fan, and I really feel like moments like this allow me to just be a fan and forget that I'm in the sport. It's super intriguing for sure.
So I have a question for the tiles.
Mm-hmm.
You get 60K to the Cash App. Do you pay the 239 to get it immediately?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Yes.
If you
Well,
didn't
it's
answer
more-
that,
it's-
I'd be like, what is wrong with
It's
you?
more than 239 though, right? It's a percentage.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
So
that's
it'd be
different.
way-
It can
Okay,
sit
so
there.
this is what I just told on myself. I don't pay that extra money ever. I wait the 2 to 3 business days all the time.
I think
Yeah,
I think
if it's a percentage, that's different.
it's like 1%, right? So that'd be like $600.
$6,000.
$600.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 decimals.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
let's
So,
not
yeah,
do
no.
public math on
Yeah,
on
600.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not paying
Yeah,
I'm not paying
$600 to get my money
$600.
immediately. No. No.
I don't know.
So I know that field events rule has so much to say, and I am King Petty, but I'm more interested in him being whatever this is going to be. So I will just simply say this: Athlos 2025 is a perfect example of how to throw a party for track and field,
Mm-hmm.
because
Bruh.
that's what it is.
Bruh.
It's a party.
It was the place you're supposed to be at that time of the year.
Wait, hold
And
on.
they
Are
did
you
a
saying
great
that?
job with
What
it.
kind of connotation is your party comment?
It's all positive.
Okay.
Like there are people out there in the world like Athlos should be at a different time of the year. No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. It should be exactly where it is. A month after the show, it's a party, it's a celebration.
Mhm.
There's no real risk. There's nothing actually on the line other than these checks,
Mhm.
which if you care enough to go for it, Brittany Brown, bravo. You can get yourself a nice little bag, but ultimately the performances don't even matter. They're irrelevant.
Mhm.
And it was a grandiose party starting in the middle of Times Square and dressing up a horrific Icon Stadium to make it look like the best place ever. Building the
Like
long
real
jump
talk,
runway,
Icon Stadium looks way better in the dark.
right?
Yes.
Building the long jump runway, long jump platform, I should say, into the stage
It was
was
perfect.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna throw a party, let Athlos throw your track and field party. It's brilliant. It should continue. Alexis announced, the future idea of team-based competitions based on your shoe brand. I think that's interesting,
Yeah.
right? That's a different risk. It's a different situation. At that point, it's no longer a party. At that point, it's something different. So I'll reserve judgment on that. But as far as delivering on what you said you were gonna do, that's how you under promise and just murder the product. Like that was great.
Murder.
Yes.
That was great.
Murder.
Yeah.
The delivery.
Versus the other thing.
Oh my gosh.
Personally, so I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I basically saw the clips from Friday night in Times Square. And I mean, it just, for me, it's something that, I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. The setting, everything, the still pictures from that night. Oh my
Mm,
gosh. I mean, fantastic. Um, and for the people thinking, well, I mean, it's just a track meet. Well, you're missing the point, right? The whole point is to bring awareness. The whole point is to bring these women to the forefront and market them, sell them, put them in the consciousness of America, right? In a world where, I mean, pickleball, I mean, we're seeing everything on TV,
Yeah.
everything, right? Why can't we have a viable track and field meet, a 2-day meet, be televised in prime time, right? It doesn't matter where it's televised, and it was done very well. You had the proper people on the microphone, you had the proper people, the post race interviews, the dancing, the tiaras, the all of that professionally done. So, we're not seeing any glitches. We're not having to worry about the clock running after they cross the line. We're not worrying about all that stuff. It was done right.
Mhm.
And there's a lot to say for that. And it's
Mhm.
unfortunate that we have to say that in this day and age. But kudos to Alex Ohanian. I saw the interviews that he did prior to the event, talking about, he wants to create kind of a Formula One type situation where shoe company teams will be
Mhm.
competing against each other multiple times next year. I mean, I'm all about it, because every shoe company has a roster, right?
Mhm.
And now you're placing extra incentive on these shoe companies if they want to get involved, get the best talent you possibly can. That's going to open up doors, right? So, yeah, I'm happy that it's gone to year two. How many times have we seen these events be one off and you never
Mm.
see it again? He's talking about, 5 years before we start to see some turnover to where things become profitable. But that's going to mean that he's looking for sponsors to come on board to sponsor these teams, to add more incentive to these. And what better year to do it next year when there's no world championships? So I loved it. Loved all of it.
Amen.
So you're praising the forethought.
Absolutely.
well, so you're saying the word forethought, and maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, but to me, that's a business plan. It's
Hmm.
literally a strategic
Yes.
plan.
Yes.
So this is how you already have the inclination of longevity,
Right.
because you, like he said, you're going to have to go negative to get a
Yes.
little bit of positive to keep it
Yes.
in the long run.
Right.
And
I'm
let's
just serving this up on a plate for field events rule. I'm just
look,
Wait, I
let's
have
be
one
clear.
question. Hold on.
Yep.
I have one question before your clarity. So there was a comment in our comments on YouTube, and I'm interested to hear all of your perspectives,
Oh
especially
yeah.
actually Kyle's because of the recency of his competition.
Mhm.
There was a comment made, we're not a sideshow. We're not a circus show. Did you feel as if it was made a spectacle in a negative connotation, which is why I asked you, Clyde, what you meant by that? We weren't the
No.
comment was made that we were
Is this
served a
someone we
show.
know? Like, can I address them by name, or is this just a random comment?
I'm not certain, so I'm not going to say the
Okay,
name.
so check this out. Entertaining NFL players in our Golden League meets is a sideshow.
That's a
Mhm.
sideshow.
That's a sideshow. Okay. It pretending that Tyreek Hill can run with high school elite sprinters, let alone the best of the professionals, is a sideshow.
Right.
Building a platform for the best jumper in the world to have a party in Times Square is not a sideshow. It's a celebration of who she is in this moment.
Yep.
Props to the other women who were jumping, most of which are top 10 in the world, right?
Hmm.
But that was Tara's stage, and she earned it.
And
And it's
she
great.
and she bossed it.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Right.
That's
She
the
didn't show up and foul 3 jumps. She didn't
Right.
show up and jump 630.
Yeah,
Right.
she came out and jumped 713.
713. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, no, it's not a sideshow. It's a celebration. It's a party. There was not one illegitimate competition out there. These are legit people with real names. They're the top of our sport in those particular disciplines. And they wanted to race for 60K with nothing on the line. And the reason you can pay them afterwards immediately, other than, having the money that you say you're going to have, is that no one's checking for anything. It doesn't even matter. The season's over. It's you know what it is? And everybody that knows me will know, on one side, I would mean this negatively about this sport, but not about ours. Athlos is a college football bowl game. It's a after the season exhibition money grab.
Yep.
It's a party. It's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I will just. I didn't think so. I'm gonna answer your question. I'll answer the viewer's question. Not only was it not a sideshow or a spectacle, whoever thought that doesn't get it, right? Listen, one of the more memorable things that's happened in track and field in the last 30 years was the race in the Tokyo Dome. I mean, in the Toronto Dome between Michael Johnson and Maurice Green in this made-up 150-meter half-turned full straightaway. Like, that was a sideshow.
Donovan Bailey.
Look, and you see how it ended, right? Like, we didn't both finish. It was right. This was the epitome of how to tease, under promise, and then be great. Like this, to me, what I watched this year with this year's Athlos was a movie where the preview got me to go see the movie, and then the movie turned out to be different and better than I thought it was going to be. Right? Because I thought I knew what I was going to see because I saw Athlos last year. I'm telling you, if you saw last year and you saw this one, they're not the same.
Right.
Oh, no.
This one was bigger and better, right? And okay, here I go. Listen, I'm going to say this right now. This show may go viral, and I'm okay with it because we're going to pick some fights because at the end of the day, this is how it should be. Number one, I need the WNBA to take note. This is how you demand and get greater respect and greater market shares. Not by being entitled, having your league hemorrhage $40 million and then say we should get paid like them. That's not it. For the record, before anybody tries to come for me, I'm a WNBA fan. I've been watching WNBA since it started. Okay, so this isn't about the players. This is about how the negotiations have gone, right? And that you get the crowd all behind you, but they don't know the facts. Because if the crowd was all like, yeah, they should be getting paid more, they should be getting paid like the guys, if they knew that the league has never made a penny and that the league is still hemorrhaging $25 to $40 million a year, they would not be saying that with their chests. But this is different. He's saying he's losing money. I'm telling y'all, when the beans get counted, if he's losing money, it's the change in my pocket. Right. Because the TV share, right? Like all those things, like I guarantee you the revenue generated from the hype that they have from being on Times Square 10 times paid for itself for whatever it costs for them to rent that venue. Now I pick a fight with Michael. He starts the league by saying, I can't save field, but I can save track. First of all, I'm sorry, what? You don't need to save somebody who already knows how to swim. Athlos proved how important field events are. Because let me be clear, if you had 100-meter race between you pick who it is on Times Square, there would not be as many people as there were there to watch Farah and the rest of the crew long jump, because the way it's set up and the
Right.
multiple jumps,
Right.
it's perfect. You can't do that in a sprint. You can't do that in a track event. So at the end of the day, props to the Athlos folks for understanding that, like, when look, do y'all know how the whole long jump thing happened, right? They invited Tara to come to Athlos last year as a a track personality, and she said, "I'm not coming unless I'm competing."
Yeah.
So he was like, "Okay, message sent, message received. Let's do that. You're worthy of that. Where would you like to do it?" He said Times Square. And he was like,
Make it
okay,
happen.
we'll make it happen. So, props to her for having a big enough vision and dream. Like, this is where I belong, right? Sometimes when you think like that, people think you're delusional, but no, that's how you're supposed to think. But then props to him for making it happen, right? And then all of that is like the world's greatest lead up, the world's greatest tease for the most incredible show ever. Like, day 2 was amazing. There was nothing bad about it. The interviews were great. The interviewers was great. Look, if you haven't seen it, figure out how to see it. The interview with Shelly Ann Fraser-Price will probably make you cry. It's amazing. And Carrie did a very good job with all of that. They speak to being a mom and being a superstar athlete and all those things. And at the end of the day, like, this is the kind of thing. Track and field as a whole is always better as a whole than the pieces, but our pieces are very saleable. They're very saleable. There are going to be other things that are going to be maybe not as big as Athos. There's going to be other things that are done like this, and they have been done, and they're all successful. Raise your hand if you've been to a distance carnival.
Mm-hmm.
Insane how much money they make.
Yep.
Insane how popular they are. Right?
Oh yeah.
Raise your hand if you've been to a street vault.
Yep.
Or a mall vault.
Yep.
Right? At the end of the day, like, the greatest part about our sport is it's an amoeba. We can put it anywhere. We can put pieces of it anywhere. And we have superstars who deliver everywhere.
Yeah.
That's right.
So where's the fight I'm picking with Michael? It's this. It was insane for you to say that you even thought that the field events needed your help. But save track? Bro, track never needed your saving. All track ever needed was exactly what Athos is giving it, which is like fresh eyes. Because I said this, we had a 9-hour meeting with the World Athletics people after GOTS. I said this in the meeting. The product has gotten better and better every year. The people selling the product have gotten stale.
Sure.
So at the end of the day, what this has done is hopefully inspired some other people with good ideas and great contacts and the ability to round up money, myself included. Because I am challenging everybody in our sport who has reach, who can talk to people with money and has creativity, figure out how to keep doing this.
Yep.
There was very little filler. I'd say almost none.
There was no fluff to it.
Yeah, there was no fluff in the Athlos start to finish, right? Which is important because you don't want to have a stale part of your product, right? The reason that the ball sports play well on TV is because they don't get boring in the middle of, right? So this was an excellent way to package pieces of track and field, keep it entertaining the whole time. And I can't stress this enough. When you have an entertaining show, and that's what it was, it doesn't matter that Paulino ran 3 seconds slower than she did at Worlds.
But that was the only event that was underperformed. Look at the rest of the
No, but what I'm
events.
saying, but all I'm saying is it wasn't a bad race though.
Not at all. It was
Yeah.
You
entertaining.
feel me? It was a good race. No one's gonna remember what the time was. They're gonna remember the excitement of the event, the excitement of the race.
Mhm.
If you're a long jump nerd, you'll remember what Tara's jump was, right? If you're a sprint nerd, you will be in awe of the fact that Brittany Brown found a way to break 22 seconds.
She
I don't
PB'd
care
in the
about none of
100
that.
and the 200 in the freezing cold in October.
Right. But the times don't matter. It's
They don't.
she pulled off the double, and that's what you remember.
Yeah.
Like I said this when we were in Tokyo. If it wasn't for record purposes, the Olympics and the World Championship should happen without a clock. Because really and truly, nobody cares. Like, you win gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah.
And like literally, whatever your marks are, like, listen, Kyle is 20-something years old, and I guarantee if I asked him what his marks were in the event, he remember every one of them, and he remember what he scored to win the bronze medal, right? I'm telling you right now, 20 years from now, that conversation is going to go different. And it's him, and it's his performances, because medals don't go away. Nobody knows what Jesse Owens ran in the 100, the 200, and the long jump, and the 4x1.
Yep.
Who cares? He won 4. Like, that's what matters. And so, like, look, I know we're moving to the next topic, but I'm just going to say this. Like, I appreciate Michael Johnson's desire to get involved. What I truly appreciate is that others have now jumped in and done it better. Because for the record, I think we can all agree Grand Slam track is probably cooked.
Yeah.
And not just because of the way that they did their business this year. Yes, that probably would have cooked it. But now that Athlos has done what it's doing and is coming up with a league, let's see. I can get paid immediately. When I say immediately, listen, I talked to an agent who was there.
No,
the athletes got paid before they got off the track.
Yeah.
Like, there you see my bank account. Right?
Yeah.
As opposed to people telling Michael Johnson, you got 3 days to run me my money.
Yeah.
And did you ever see the post about World Athletics sitting there going, "Thank you, GST. Thank you."
Wow, that's yikes.
Because this is what we do every year.
Yikes.
Oh,
Birds of a
man.
feather. Wow. Oh my goodness, that was horrible.
Yeah.
That was horrible. Kyle, I feel like we asked you for an opinion, but we haven't given you a window to say it. What was it? What did you say? Huffin said something.
No, I just think, like, I've always said with our sport, right? I take away the idea of it just being a competition. It's a show. Like, especially when it gets to like these big competitions, you throw these athletes in these stadiums and you have a bunch of people surrounding them watching them. It's literally if you throw, like a Michael Jackson on the stage, and people are coming to watch them do what they do. This is what we do. People are coming to watch us. It's a performance in the end of the day. It's like when we talk about, you make these fantasy things that people would want to see, the Tyreek Hills and the DK Metcalfs coming in and, oh, I can compete with these guys. You come out and run a 10-3, right? Okay. You run at a small level meet and, you might finish 6th or 7th in a heat of guys, right? 10-3 is not going to get you anything. That's not getting you anything. That's not getting you to a semifinal of a high school championship now at this point. It's if we're really talking about speed. So, I mean, when it's done the right way, and like we've all said, Athos has done things the right way, and I think it's going to go up. It's going to skyrocket. People are going to refine and make it even better. But when things are done the right way, it's nothing but a celebration. It's a celebration of the athletes and what they've been able to accomplish, but it's also a celebration of our sport in the areas that we're able to touch. You know, it's like 2, 3, 4 years ago, you would have never expected any competition, track and field, nonetheless, to be broadcasted right in the heart of Times Square. You know, so we see things like this and we see them go well. It's a celebration of what the athletes in our sport have been able to accomplish. You know, it's like we've been able to get enough pull to allow people to want to see this happen in these big places, you know. So it's being done incredibly. I love it. I love to sit back and watch. I love to sit back and watch. You know, it's like, because ultimately when it comes to competitions that I have to compete in, people are gonna be like, "Oh, this is track and field." You know, the men do the same thing that the women do. It's that exciting, you know. So people will begin to watch what we do as well, and it helps all of us. What they do, people that knock, you know, what the women are doing, like Chris said, like everybody said, they truly don't understand. They don't understand. So it's like I just applaud everybody in that whole organization that's gotten that to go, and I'm like, keep it going. Let's keep it going.
It can only grow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's been done well and executed on a high level for 2 years now. It's people know that it's gonna receive the numbers. So they'd be stupid to cut it off at this point. They'd be stupid to.
Have you guys seen the Mr. Beast video from University of North Carolina?
Which one?
No.
So Melissa Jefferson,
Melissa Jefferson one,
Melissa Jefferson Wooden
Yeah.
raced 100 dudes
Yep.
at the University of North Carolina on a turf field over 100 meters.
Yep.
And she, of course, beat them all.
Yep.
Right. The video has like 3 million views.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
now, that is a spectacle.
They had right.
yes,
They had
that's a sideshow.
No.
That's a
The
spectacle.
sideshow
Sorry,
was the other half of that.
Sideshow.
The sideshow and the spectacle was when
Yeah.
they had Noah racing, like there was like a dude, a thing on like a carousel horse that was being pulled by a pulley and all, like, you know, that's a sideshow. But the point is, 2.5 million people watch that nonsense.
That's right.
Well, listen, Mr. Beast has that kind of following. I mean,
he does. He
literally will put something on with somebody standing on their head eating peanut butter, and 2 million people are going to watch it. Like, that's an example of our sport is lucky that he knows about who these people are and cares to invite them to his platform, right?
Incorporate them, yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Melissa Jefferson racing 100 white college students is funny, but that doesn't do anything for our sport. Great for Melissa.
Yeah.
Right. But
Props to
Astros
Melissa.
did a lot of things for our sport.
Yeah.
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 What's next, Drew?
All right. So World Athletics. They came out and gave us the nominees for Athlete of the Year for men and women. I'm going to start with the women first. We've got Melissa Jefferson Wooden, Beatrice Chebet, Femke Bol, Faith Kipyegon, and Sid. On the men's side, I'm doing really well reading without my glasses, guys. Rai Benjamin, Jimmy Gressier,
Gracias.
He's from
Cordell Tinch, Emmanuel Mwanyoni. We've got Noam Lyles, and that's it. So what do we think about the lineups? I actually don't have anything to say. I think
I'm dying. I want to hear Kyle's opinion. Let's start. Now, remember, Kyle, there's another set of lists coming of field eventers.
Yeah.
So
No, for sure.
Yeah.
we didn't get
I
slighted.
understand that. I know we didn't get slighted at all. I know that. I mean, I think the lists, you know, you kind of see how people's seasons go there. It's pretty easy to kind of determine, in a sense, who's going to be on the list based on how the season goes, and you know, the names that have been in the limelight throughout the season. I mean, like, I enjoy watching it. It's, in a sense, it's just an accolade to add on. Like, it doesn't mean too much.
Who are you giving the award to, sir?
Oh, on the men's side, me personally, I'm giving it to Emmanuel Wanyoni. he takes the cake in a heartbeat. And I don't even care what the times are and what, like, his consistency.
He doesn't lose.
He doesn't lose. The dude doesn't lose. He shows up when he's supposed to show up. And it's like he's automatic. 141s, 142s, 142s, that's absurd. That's absurd. And arguably, and not even arguably, the most competitive race on the men's side of track and field right now. The men's 800. And he's able to dominate the way he is. He should win that easily. He should win that easily. You know, and realistically, I mean, I want to see Melissa get some shine. She's on a high right now. I would love to see her continue to get this shine and to win the Women's Female Athlete of the Year. I love the person that she is. She's always been a grinder from her coastal days, and you know the way she got into the limelight at USA's when she was in college her last year, and how she was able to kind of run and move with her momentum, and you know to be kind of in the shadow of Sha'Carri for a long time, and for her to just kind of shine and do what she does, and now to bring home the triple gold, and she's turning herself into what could be the darling of USA sprints. You know, like she embodies this sport incredibly well. Like, you know, she's a young girl, married, does her stuff right, you know, like she embodies the sport extremely well. Extremely well. So I mean, I would love to see her continue this year on a high note and take this last accolade, you know, and enjoy her off season the way she can, so she can get back to work next season. But you know, it's
Hey man, you keep this up, you're gonna be on the show regularly.
oh man, hey,
Listen.
hey, keep calling me. I'm always excited to come and talk. That's what I do.
So
I can talk all day long.
so that was extremely well said.
I appreciate
Extremely.
On the men, I find this particular group very interesting because, as we know, they start with the 5 and then they'll cut it down, and then we'll find out who the winner is.
Right.
On the men, my pick is Wanyonyi. But I think it's going to be a very interesting dynamic down to who I believe the 2 finalists will be between Wanyonyi and Jimmy Gressier. Because
that's crazy.
You know where I'm going with this.
Like, look, I don't even want to cut you off. I'll just say this. I don't even think, listen, I personally don't get how they pick Gressier over Cole Hawker.
Because, sir, yes, you do.
Yes,
you do.
Because this is a European-centered event. I get it. But that's
exactly
ridiculous.
But let's be clear. If Cole would have handled his business and got both golds, it would be Cole Hawker.
Yeah.
But he got disqualified in one of the 2, righteously or not. And the Euro.
I'm sorry, did I miss something? Did Gressier get 2 goals? Oh wait, no.
But he won. He won an event. He led the European sweep of the African dominated distance event.
Yes, he did.
Which is crazy because Cole Hawker won the African distance event.
Listen, you can say all that all you want. Cole got himself DQ'd. They're not putting him on the dais. He's not going up there. I hear you. I don't disagree with you, but he's not going.
It's ridiculous.
So just don't be surprised if the cut down you got Gressier in there. Wait for it.
Yeah, if he had won, you know, if he won the 5,000 at the Olympics, right, and then went down to the mile, got DQ'd, and then won the 5,000 here, that would have been a different story. But he's the reigning Olympic champion in the mile, gets DQ'd in the mile, and then is in a different. He's
not going on the stage. I'm sorry.
I see you. I see where you're coming from.
Now the women, the women is a different problem, right? If it's athlete of the
it's what I was gonna say, it's what you said last year, right? It's performance of the year versus athlete of the year.
That's
if
right.
it's athlete of the year,
it's Melissa.
It's got to be Melissa.
Yes.
But the weight of what Sydney did,
yes,
and who she took off the board,
I know
all of these things.
Because it's not performance of the year for Sid.
Nope.
That's performance of the 2 decades.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think it comes down to those 2. I'm a stickler for the facts. If you tell me the award is athlete of the year, it was Melissa Jefferson's year.
Yes.
But Sydney outshined everybody
Mhm.
at the show.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yep.
Respect to the others. I think it's a 2-woman race.
The funniest part about that is, right, I'll jump in, is that this is like MJ or Bron the MVP. Truthfully, you could give this award to Faith every year.
Mm-hmm.
Because truthfully, can't nobody beat Faith. Ain't nobody have any inklings that they can beat Faith. And really nobody even wants to race Faith. Right?
It's become
But she's not
really
gonna, but
boring
she's
on
not
that
right. She's
in that
not gonna
event.
win because Faith winning has become boring, which is unfortunate, right? But like people always say they want to see dynasties, but they don't really because they get bored by them, right? And they root against them. So like we know Faith isn't gonna win, and you're probably right. Faith is probably not gonna be one of the 2 finalists, although again, can't nobody beat Faith in anything she chooses to run.
That's right.
But if you know this whole like athlete of the year thing, like listen, I love Sid. Sid is the best thing in our sport on the women's side, just to be completely honest. But at the end of the day, the best thing for our sport is for Melissa Jefferson Wooden to win this award because she had the best year of any female sprinter ever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ever.
By the numbers. Yes.
By the numbers ever. And let's not look, here's the thing. We were all concerned with whether Melissa was going to be cooked because she joined Michael and his band of merry check chasers for the beginning of the year, right? So Melissa was running really, really fast, really, really early.
Mm-hmm.
And to run that fast in April and run that fast at the end of September is outrageously awesome.
Yeah.
And she dominated that double. Dominated. And then not doing the usual USA ego thing, like I gotta run anchor. She's like, nah, I got this first leg.
That's right.
Yep.
We good.
Yep.
Yep.
So I am hoping beyond all hope that common sense prevails and that she wins the award on the women's side. On the men's side, like, listen, man, at the end of the day, Rye had a great year, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
He did. Happy for him. Listen, again, people forget Wanyani won a 1500 in the Grand Slam track.
Yeah.
Right.
He did.
Right.
Like, Homeboy's been running ridiculously fast all year.
Yep.
And they can't beat him.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like he okay. If you look at the 8 final, you had people who are medalists take 2 different tacks to beat Wanyani.
Mm-hmm.
One tried to beat him from the front, and one tried to beat him like, I know they're gonna go out fast, so here I come at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude managed to be in front at 400, 600, 700, and 800 meters. That is insanity.
Yeah.
He knows there's a kicker coming behind him. He's like, nah, we good. So he's in front, like just sprinting just enough to beat A-Rock. Like, nope.
Yep.
Because I gotta have enough juice to the last 25 meters for this fool that's back there that I know is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's the best guy, man.
Yeah.
He's the best guy.
Yeah. Yep.
The only guy who could beat him is David Rudisha, and David is old and not racing anymore.
Yep.
I'm in full agreement. Wanyoni on the men's side, Melissa Jefferson Wooden on the women's side. You know, Faith is Faith. I mean, there's nothing to say. I mean, she is the GOAT. But for me, you know, I had to dig, right? And I know that there have been, you know, recent rumblings talking about the Athlete of the Year award compared to the rankings. Yeah.
Let us know. Let us know.
It's an issue.
It does. Listen,
It's
does
a big
play
issue.
that way.
It is an absolute issue.
So educate the audience in the rankings. What's
Go ahead.
popping, sir?
You say it. You tell them.
No.
Okay.
You, Doug. Go ahead.
Okay.
I
So,
was reading text messages all day.
well, it essentially, the ranking system is an algorithm, a formula that we will never know how it's formulated, but it is formulated over the course of a season.
It's off the finish tables.
Right. So the question mark popped up in the women's 200, right? Who is ranked number 1 in the world in the 200? Does anyone know?
I gotta believe it's my girl from Great Britain.
Nope.
Oh, yes, I do. It's
Who?
Ohio State.
Nope.
No?
She was overtaken.
Oh, geez. Brittany Brown?
Yes.
Well,
Brittany Brown is ranked number 1 in the world.
Go get him, Britt.
Crazy.
Okay. But
Oh.
this is the issue that we're facing, and when you're trying to bring credence to athlete of the year or trying to promote your top athletes in each event and the point system doesn't correlate, right? That's a problem. And I've seen it, can we say to a lesser degree, we've seen it in tennis where, if you're not playing the tournaments in between the Grand Slams, like the Serena and Venus going through and, getting to the US Open, and they're not even in the top 10, and they're like, we won every slam this year, right? Like, what are we doing? But this is an issue. This is an issue that rewards consistency. It rewards you showing up at each Diamond League meet and scoring points. And Navy of Battle was ranked number 1 in the world.
I know she was number 1. She was number 1 after World Championships.
that's crazy.
But yeah, that was my little obviously, seeing the rankings come out, it's something that, I know that they're in the back room going, all right, hopefully there's nothing crazy, that we're going to have to answer for, when we put these nominees out there.
So who of the nominees is the highest ranked male and female overall?
So Wanyoni is ranked number 1.
Right.
Melissa Jefferson. So guess
Wooden.
what Melissa Jefferson is ranked in the women's 200? Number 3.
What? Like, I was gonna say
I
3 or
was gonna say
4.
3
She's 3. She's 3 behind Brittany Brown and Navy Battle.
and Navia.
Okay. Right. Sid. Where do you think Sid is ranked?
Oh, she can't be that high.
She's ranked number 3 behind Paulino and Nasser.
Yeah, I was gonna say she can't be that. She didn't run enough races.
And this is, Paulino had something to say after that final, in regards to, Sid just showing up, running 2 races or 3 races and but
Yeah, she could save all that BS.
exactly. But no, I mean, this, we've talked about this on multiple shows about the strategy, when you have this meet at the end of the season, how are you going to put together your season in preparation to be ready in September, right? This is a whole new ball game, and it's the prelude is the Diamond League final, right? So,
You know what the craziest thing about this is, though? To your point, Melissa Jefferson Wooden is going to get 3rd in the world rankings bonus from Nike.
Yes, exactly.
Kyle's shaking his head because he knows I'm right because he's a Nike athlete.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Which is insane.
This is absurd. Absurd. I mean, she gets other bonuses and everything else, but to get at the end of the season a 3rd in the world ranking bonus after being a
what she
medalist,
just did,
like that's crazy.
She didn't lose at 200 this year.
Nope.
no.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, just
What's the next
hilarious.
two?
That's
So It was basically unanimous, just so we're clear.
Here,
On Yanni.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
onto the
um,
field.
we'll wait for that one.
Yes.
I mean,
It'll be
listen,
interesting. It'll
listen.
be interesting.
They don't need to put out a 5 on the men's side.
Nope.
There's just a 1.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Don't waste the time. Don't waste the graphics.
I
Better
mean,
graphics for the women.
yes, let's just send Mondo his award quietly, and then let's talk about the women.
There
Right.
you go.
So in that, a couple of names have come up, and the conversations, as alluded to earlier, have spouted because we let all you know, if you didn't realize already, that there's no quote unquote championship this year,
Mhm.
global championship.
In
Right?
26.
There's Seb's meet. That's what we're calling it.
Yeah.
Seb's meet.
Okay,
That meat.
sure, but not but. What that allows is the door gets opened for some parallel training competition. Let's call it that, right? Some, let's not get stale. Let's do things that are adjacent but not the same. So Miss Paulino as well as Miss Bull have announced that they are going to dabble. And by what I hear dabble, I hear flutter kick and making all the waves in white water possible in the 8. And
If Sam
you know,
Cabot
those
doesn't
are,
run 154, I'll eat a hat.
well, and so let's say it this
I'm
way.
gonna say
right?
I'm definitely
These are the
taking
first
10K
2,
in that battle.
right? There's those 2 have come out. We know the conversation is going to grow, and you know, because our society is the way it is now, because one person says something that's going to spark someone's interest and be like, well, wait, hold on, I want to play that too.
Mhm.
Right? So it'll be interesting to see how this unfolds over the next 11 months, 10 months, right? So with
I
our
want to
guest
see
up first,
Sid be petty and go race both of them in the 8 and beat them
Oh,
both.
wait. Hold your thoughts. Hold your thoughts.
Sorry.
yeah,
I'm
take your
sorry.
medication. Kyle,
Yeah.
have you toyed with this? Have you and Coach talked about this? Like, for you right now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then we'll get for outside of that. What are your thoughts?
I mean, for me personally, I know there's a couple meets that I have my eye on, just decathlon wise for sure. I.e. Gotsis again. I mean, it's
Mhm.
an incredible meet. You know, any opportunity I have to go there, I'm going to be there. You know, if it doesn't conflict with anything else.
Yep.
But there has been, you know, for me, some talk like of just coming down to a single or, you know, a few events, and whether we try to get over to Europe for a couple of weeks and do a little circuit, or, you know, maybe shake some things up like a Simone Ehammer and try to go out there and qualify myself in the said meet for you know, the long jump. You know, I mean, if I were to cut a couple pounds and really focus on some long jumping and get ready to
Yeah.
find the board,
Maybe some first and second attempt marks.
yeah, right. If I get a first and second attempt down pretty consistently, maybe
Shots
we
fired.
could see a 8:15, 8:20 or something like that out there. So, I mean, it's still pretty raw right now, but you know, I'm definitely at some point going to be in a couple, you know, big competitions on some open events, you know, and kind of steer away from the deck a little bit just because I can this year. You know, it's no pressure with this season. There's no real expectation to you know, do anything or uphold any specific score or whatnot. You know, the scores have been qualified and they will carry over to 2027. So in that regard, I'm not stressed about anything. So it's like let's have a little fun. You know, I might mess around with a 400 hurdle. You know, I used
Oh my
to
God.
I
400 hurdles
listen,
back in the day.
sir. I need 3 days. I need 3 days notice just so I could be there.
Come on, if you give me probably 2 weeks of training, I'll run faster than my PR at 16. I went 54.8 when I was 16.
Well, yeah, you could definitely run faster.
I mean, I could run that now if you throw me on the track and I'm stutter stepping the whole way. I'm strong enough to
We'll
run.
put him at 33 for you.
I'll still take 36. I don't care. I don't.
Hey, I do want to stick something in there based on what he said, because we
Mhm.
educate our audience a lot about
Yeah.
about the the rankings. In the combined events, and I think maybe in one other event, but in the combined events, your meets stay on until they happen again.
Yeah.
So everybody who just did well at World Championships is going to keep those bonus points till 27.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Because there's not a World Championship in 26. There's not Olympics in 26. Those gigantic bonus points you just got for being in the top 10 at Worlds, you're going to keep those for New Year's.
Well, they
You
will
can't
stay
be supplanted. You just can't.
You
can't.
cannot be supplanted because the bonus points at Worlds are insane.
Yeah.
Listen, you got to play the game the way it's set up, right?
Chess, not checkers.
Now,
It's definitely chess.
Don't hate the play, hate the game.
Chewy, you gotta stop. You gotta stop with the disrespect. There is a global championship in 2026.
No, there
It
isn't.
is Colonizer Games.
That's not global.
It's not global. It's
Oh,
an
it's
area
global.
championship.
Area.
Oh, it's
No,
global.
It's area.
No, it's global.
Just because the queen did this doesn't make
The
it global.
colonizers are everywhere, and it's global.
Kyle, you should come. You should come to Glasgow, Scotland this summer and hang out with us. You know, you could be Goon Squad adjacent, and you can watch the Colonizer games. You'll enjoy yourself.
Oh,
It will be. It's truly hilarious to watch.
It definitely will be. Definitely will be.
Please,
Oh.
can we get to the topic, Big League? What are we talking
So
about?
who are we? So the topic is, what do we think of these off events by the superstars? Right?
Yes.
Who do we want to see do different events? Is that what you said?
Yes, who
Is that
are
where
the top 5 athletes we want to see switch it up next year?
I want
And what events and why?
I want to see Rai Benjamin have a whole season of flat 4s and 2s.
I want to see that.
And he's mentioned that, right?
I am here for that.
Yes.
Right? Here for that for certain.
I'm gonna go now, but I have one at the end. I have some breaking news, but the one I want to see the most is I want to see the truly and utterly petty. I want to see Bobby and Sid decide, since Paulino's not running the 4 and Femke's not running the 400 hurdles, I want to see Sid go run the 400 hurdles double and just destroy the world.
Yep.
Be ranked world one number 1 in the world in the 400 and 400 hurdles. Yes.
Listen, I hear you, but that's not the best of the petty Sid play.
No. The eight would be the best. If she just decided to just pop in and drop in and race either one of them in an 8, I would pay her money for that.
That's cool. But again, that's not the petty Sid play.
Are we doing the 200?
100%.
Literally gonna say that.
Yeah.
The petty Sid play is to go break the world record in the 200 meters.
Yes. I don't know if she could run that fast, but I'd be here to watch it. I'd be here to watch it.
She ran 22 flat in a training run screwing around.
I understand. It's still 21:34, so it's not.
I hear you.
We got a ways to go. But I'd be here for it. We got to name 5 of these. So there's here. I named 1. Are we going around till we get to our 5?
Okay,
Kyle, what you got?
Who you got? What you
trying
got?
to think. Come back to me. I'm still thinking.
Anna in the high jump.
Anna in the high jump. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
For me,
Cordell Pinch in the decathlon.
Oh my!
He don't want to smoke.
Oh, Grant's in the deck. Someone
Grant
said
don't
it
want
to
to
me.
smoke either. Grant don't want
Grant
to
literally, not Grant. I'm sorry.
Listen.
Someone was like, "When are we going to see Grant in the deck?" The first off.
Listen. Now
Grant
this is
Holloway
where
is literally never
Lucius
pole
will lose
vaulting.
his shit.
no. Listen, I
Go
got
back to
to
2016. Look back at 2016. Me and Grant did a pentathlon together at New Balance Nationals.
I gotta put a stop to this. You decathlon multis people have lost your goddamn minds. No one for fun in the off year is taking on the multis. That is insane.
Nope.
But I do want to see Shawnee Miller-Weibo for real. Like, this isn't a joke. I do want to see her do a heptathlon.
I would.
For real.
Yeah.
I want to see Grant.
Because she's at the phase in her life where it would actually make sense.
So I want to see Grant do the 2 in the long jump next year.
Mm.
Mm,
When it comes to Grant, I'm just anything not hurdles, right?
yeah.
Because we know Grant can long jump. We know Grant can run a 400 if he
Yep.
care to do that. We know
Yep.
he can sprint for real. Anything that's not hurdles, I have some fun and go hurt some people's feelings.
All I am going to say, because this is not my story to tell, but all I am going to say is you are all going to get some of, if not all of, what you wish for.
Okay.
There, cool.
All
I'm here.
right. All right.
I Mr. Holloway is
Just
going
stop
to
talking.
participate
Nope.
in some other things. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So big league,
Stop doing that.
what is yours? What's your suggestion?
So
Speak it into existence.
yes,
Who's going to do what?
I'd like to see Grace run flat.
Mm.
Okay.
Because I think the return on that and the consequential year.
Yeah, everybody forgets that Grace could sprint for real.
Yeah, but she
exactly.
can,
Yeah.
right? Right before the knee injury.
I got another petty one for you.
All right, let's hear it.
Mr. Lyles has been telling us for 3 years that he deserves 4x4 spots.
I mean,
These quarters.
say it with your chest.
I want to see these 400s.
Yeah.
Not no 45 mids. I want to see these
Yeah,
44 lows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not happening.
Hey.
Okay, speaking of that, all right, he's already set the stage. I want to see Van Niekerk get back into the 4.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
He playing games. You can't
let's
go out
don't
there
lie.
split 43 low and not run it.
Exactly.
I want to see Grace Stark go win world championships indoors in the 60.
Ooh.
Yeah.
People forget
Yeah.
Wait, were you just
her
not
and
listening
Khalid.
to what I just said?
No, I didn't hear you. What'd you just say?
I literally said I want to see Grace run flat.
The flat, yes. Yeah.
Where were you
Got
at
it.
30 seconds ago?
Listen, I'm here for it.
What the
I
hell?
assumed you meant outdoors. I
What
only
the
want to
hell
see it
are you-
indoors.
Oh,
I only want to see it indoors because I think the 100 is different, but I think the 60 should be all of the problems.
Freight train. Who's next? Who you wanna?
I want to see Cordell get back to his jumping background.
Ooh.
Right? Can we get a 28 footer?
Long jump. Let him
Yes.
high jump again.
Absolutely.
Let him high jump
I'm
again.
all about it. I'm all about it.
He might not be extremely competitive in the high jump as the long jump, but I think the dude can jump a 228, 229 at least.
Mm.
He could pop off a 230 if he gets a great competition.
Okay.
See, in that respect, I want to see Javon Harrison go back to the long jump.
I
Oh,
literally
my
was
God.
waiting for a
Please.
breath.
Thank
If
you.
Cordell goes
Thank
back to the
you.
long jump, so does Javon. I want to see them battle that.
Yes.
Yep.
I want to see them battle that.
We've got to get the USA back, and we know we have the talent to do it. They're
Yeah.
just doing other events.
Right.
I want
Oh.
to see Kyle Garland play tight end for the
God.
New York Football Giants.
I'm not playing for nobody but the Philadelphia Eagles.
I mean, you should have
Not
known
playing
that
for
one
nobody but the
already.
Philadelphia Eagles.
I
And
had
they
to
need
say
right
it just to get that instant. I had to
Oh,
get that out of him. Listen,
They need
it
I would
right.
pay money. I would pay money to see the coaches when Kyle walked through the door.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I would pay money to see what's your coach's name?
Who, Kirby?
No, the Eagles coach.
Oh, Sirianni.
Sirianni.
I would pay money to if he came walking through the Sirianni, I'd be like, who the f is that?
You wishing anybody played professional football in New York is just evil.
Yeah,
Why?
terrible.
Hey,
Terrible.
It's terrible.
we're on Team Scatterbo, baby.
I'm
Here
staying
we
as far
go.
away from that as possible.
Here we go.
I'll tell you also what I would love to see. Y'all know me. I am rooting for all utter chaos, fuckery, failure of the mixed 4x1.
Oh my
I
God!
want
Yes.
all
God.
drop sticks. I want 8 for 8 fumbles in the mixed 4x1.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm not gonna
That's what I
lie.
want to see.
Yeah.
I want something worse than that because the only way it's gonna stop is if what I want to happen happens is I would just want to see one person get run over by another.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Oh,
That'd
Well,
be bad.
remember the
Because
way
that's
they
the only
set the
way.
table.
That's the only way it'll stop.
Yeah, but the way they
See,
set
drop
the table, they're preventing.
drop
that.
six won't
It's-
stop.
Yeah,
It's
they're gonna
different.
Woman, man, is it not?
Yeah, they're gonna be double women and then the men to finish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just need a dude to not get out well and get run over by a chick, and they both just then
oh my God.
they'll stop that nonsense.
But it wouldn't be a
Um,
run over. The lady would go catapulting into a different lane.
Sorry about it. Gotta go. I will say
ahead.
this for real on this topic. I would like for 1 year. He's probably never going to do this again, but I would like to see Ryan Krauser throw the discus one more year.
Wow.
See, he was the best discus
Wow.
thrower. People forget that. He has all the high school records in the disc.
Mhm.
Like he was the best.
Kyle, do the professional athletes in this moment hate the mixed 4x1 as much as I do? Did y'all see that and be like, what are we doing?
Yeah, no, everybody thought it was stupid.
Okay.
Everybody thought it was dumb. It just was like, whoa, like why? It wasn't even like, okay, it can get done, whatever. But it's just why? Like, for what reason do you need that? Like, it's no reason for it.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh,
one
I
that's
got one
been-
more.
Oh my
Go
God.
ahead. Go ahead. I was trying
Am
to fill
I
the
on
space.
mute?
No, you're just
One
not
that's
talking.
been one that's been spoken about on YouTube already, and I hope it comes to fruition because it would really bring me back. Is Tara Davis Woodall going back to the
Going back
hurdles?
to the hurdles. She's
Yeah.
been talking about it.
Yeah.
Talking about it.
So I
Woo!
mean, they've been
That's some
glibly
smoke.
talking about it on the channel, but like watching her hurdle in high school and knowing just how much quote unquote stronger and more able, like in tune with her body, that's going to be entertaining.
It would,
So I would love to see that.
she still has the UGA school record in the 60 hurdle, 798. Nobody's came through and broke it yet since she was there in 2017.
That's kind of
Wow.
crazy, actually.
That was
I did
I like
not know
that.
that.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
I like that petty drop in. Whoop.
Yeah.
I know, right? She's
That's
still
a little-
got.
I
that's a
want to
little
see
crazy.
Quincy Wilson run the 800.
I was going to say that, but I didn't know
I
there.
can see that.
I mean, that's his future event.
Yeah.
Oops, did I say that out loud?
I'm not even going. I'm not going there with you at this moment.
Hey, can a thing mo hurdle?
A thing
I
Mo
mean,
my God.
can't
Ultra
do
Cranker
anything
went.
right now.
She can do things. Clyde, don't say she can't do these things.
Wow.
Uninterested in doing these things? I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe she'd be interested by the hurdles.
Okay, Clyde. Okay. All right. All right.
Maybe she would be interested in doing the hurdles.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Let's see. What other events did we got?
I mean, we could let Sid drop down to the short hurdles as well if we really want to.
Hmm.
Sure.
With
She
the
get
right
more
leg or
than
with
enough
the,
to do that.
the off leg?
Like with the correct leg or the bobby leg?
Both.
What if she alternated? I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
There will be no two-stepping.
No.
There'll be none of
Texas
that.
two-step.
But I am here for the Grant Holloway 6-step though.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
He would do that pretty easily.
I'm about to say he could easily do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we have to dig, then we're probably done with this one.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Yeah, I
that's-
don't got no more. Not off the top of my head.
We're
Not off,
gonna get off this call and we're gonna be like,
It's-
Do we think that Faith can steeple? No, that's a real question. I'm being
Faith-
serious. Do we
Faith
think,
is
I know
not-
she's not going to, but do we
Faith
think she
do
can?
whatever she wants to.
Faith
She-
is not
that's what I think.
disrespectful enough to the Kenyans to
Yeah.
step into the steeple and
Yeah.
take that over.
And just take
she
them down.
definitely do it though.
Oh, I'm here for Faith just dropping down to the 8.
Do
Give
it.
him a little 154 real quick.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I got the last one for the night. Taboho just running a quarter. What does he do?
ooh.
If he took it seriously, he could be the
43.96.
guy.
Yeah, I think he would run 43.9 or
I think
43.8.
he'd run 43 point. I
Yeah.
think he would.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't need any more 43s from the Botswanans, man. It's enough
They
of a
got that
problem
locked
as
up.
it is.
Okay,
They got
I
that
just
locked
want
up.
to alert the world to this. World relays in 2026 are in Botswana.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
That's
gonna be
crazy.
insane. That's gonna be
And
Crazy.
and to that point, USA Track and Field, I don't want to hear nothing about safety. Get your asses on the plane and go. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't none of those excuses. You're going.
In the
Line
stadium,
up.
it's gonna be welcome to my house.
Right?
Just
Up.
trolling everybody.
Mm-mm. Crazy.
Right? Oh
Speaking
man.
of teams, if FYI, national team applications have opened on usatf.org. So if you want to put your name in the hat, Clyde, and not roll your eyes, you got to apply in order to be considered. So
You have to
considered. I didn't say
apply.
no,
It doesn't mean you're going to be considered, right, Queen?
you got to be in the pool in order to play.
Exactly.
Whoa.
In order to drown, you have
it.
to get in the bar.
Oh my Gina.
You got
Okay.
indoor world in Poland.
Yep.
You got outdoor junior. You got they're not picking a staff for
World
Botswana.
relays.
That's just gonna be relay
No.
people.
And then World
And then you got
U20s
that
in
World
Eugene.
Juniors at in Eugene.
Cathedral.
And if
That's
you're
just
not
fine right there.
if you're not going to try to be on the team, just a reminder, get your hotel rooms for recruiting now. That's it's in our stuff. Look at me just being helpful. Let me get my rooms first. I already got them, but get your rooms. Get your rooms. Other than that, Kyle, I hope you had fun.
Yes, I did. This was very enjoyable. I'm
Good.
definitely gonna come back at some point.
Yes.
Maybe when the
Yes.
field event list gets
Mm.
You know what?
back.
Sold.
Bet.
Yep.
Bet.
Okay. So without further ado, everyone have a great weekend. Have a great weekend at Cross. Other than that, we'll see y'all next week. Bye now.